Hello everyone! So today I'm going to be filming my September favorites for you, and just so you know, I am babysitting, so if I bring a little Christopher into the thing, I apologize ahead of time. He's just crawling around my bedroom right now. So anyways, let's get started. The first thing I have is two different makeup things. I have my Taupe by NYX eyeshadow, single eyeshadow thing. If you see, I've used it quite a bit. I'll swatch it for you. I think it comes off pretty true to color. It comes off really pigmented, and we all know that NYX blends really well. So I really enjoy that eyeshadow. And then for the next thing, I have my BB cream by Garnier. I've really enjoyed this. I don't need full coverage, and it gives me the perfect amount of coverage. I've been really enjoying it. It works really well for me. For the next one, I talk about how I usually like to show you new things all the time, but this one's semi-new to me. It's this perfume. It's Vixen by Sexy Little Things Victoria's Secret. Sexy? Yeah, Sexy Little Things Victoria's Secret. And I had it for quite a while, and I just didn't use it very often. And I've just really been getting into it now. That's getting like a little colder outside. It's kind of like a colder fragrance, sort of, if that makes any sense. And then for nail polish, I've talked about this on my Twitter like 2 days into September. There's this Wet n Wild Mega Last and Private Viewing, and I really like it. It just goes on like, I have to put on 2 layers, and it's still a little bit sheer, but I just really like how it works, or how it looks general. It's just such a pretty color. I probably, if I invested in like an Essie one, I could probably find the same color and it work a lot better, but I'm a little lazy. I'm like, I already have the color, why buy another? Except for dark blues, I have a billion. The next two things are hygiene things. This first thing that I'm showing you, I got from Sephora. It's just like this little face scrubbing brush, and I thought it would be like a nice little tester to see if I'll even use my Prosonic or see how well it works. I know that's not going to work as well as it is, but it kind of gives me an idea, like spending $6 to kind of practice to see if I'd even use the $200 system. So I really like that, actually. I still don't know that I'm going to invest yet. I will eventually, but I don't know that I will yet because I think it's been working pretty well. Next thing I have to show you is a hair product. Like I talked about, I've just gotten this new argan oil, and I've just been loving it. Like, I shower like every day, every other day, and I wash my hair every like 3 to 4 days sometimes, especially during fall time. But with this, like, I've been wanting to use it so much that even when I take a shower, I'll make sure to wet my hair, and I'm like, Moroccan oil! Ah! It just like, it makes my hair not so frizzy all the time, which I love a lot. I just feel like it's been doing so much for my hair, and I've been like telling all my friends, I'm like, get argan oil, and I just really love it. The next 3 things you also seen in my previous hauls. The first one is this Roxy purse. Like I said, it is a lot smaller than my Nicole one, and I did have to downgrade my wallet, but it still holds everything I need. I'm much more of a smaller purse kind of girl. I kind of have like purse mood swings, where sometimes I'm like, I don't really want a bigger purse, but I guess I'll get this one, and then I'm in love with it for like 3 months, and then I'm like, I don't really want a smaller purse, and then I'm just in love with it. I'm probably more of a smaller purse kind of person, but so that one's been working for me really well. And the black, like, it's gonna work all year, and it's especially gonna work like for the next 2 seasons, which is awesome. The next thing is a clothing item, and this Will Smith sweater that I showed you in my haul that I got from TJ Maxx. I love it. It's just big and loose. It's warm too. The only downfall about it is it does need to be hand washed, and my grandmother's out of town, so it's not being worn right now, but it will be soon. The next thing that I have to show you is actually these combat boots that I got from Make Me Chic. I've been wearing them with like every single outfit. I have to tell myself after wearing it like 2 or 3 days in a row, I'm like, Heather, you need to wear something else. So I don't know, I've really been using them a lot. And then if you see with my shoestrings, I like kind of tied it into a knot. I tied it into a knot so I could just wear it like that, and I don't have to tie it. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. And I plan on studying this part. I just haven't yet. I just haven't made the time to go to the Hobby Lobby, except for I've been in the neighborhood like 4 times. I just didn't think to stop. And then my last thing for accessories, I would be lying if I did not tell you that I've been loving my sapphire ring. It's the one that I told you I wear as like my fake engagement ring. Like, it just, I don't know, it just looks so pretty on. It's really been working a lot. Like, the other day I was at work and someone's like, I like your ring, it's really pretty. And I'm like, so my initial reaction is, I know, thank you. He really did a great job at picking it out. And he's like, okay, bye. And I was like, see you later. Have a good day. Thanks for the compliment. It was really funny. That's all the beauty things. So next I'm going to show you books. I like to read a lot. And let me just show you them. First I read The Help. And I know it's like kind of an older book. And I've seen the movie too. And just so you, if you don't know, it's about maids, or a lady writing a book about the maid's point of view of working for like the white ladies in Jackson, Mississippi. And she does it like anonymously. And it's a million times better than the movie. Like, some things that were in there don't happen, or it kind of elaborates more. And it was 500 pages, but I still, like, I'm not a quick reader, but I read a lot at once, and I read a lot of it. I read it really quickly too. I really enjoyed it. The next two books, I don't have to show you because I have them on my Nook. So I don't really like have like a cover to show you. And the first one was Slaughterhouse-5. It's about a guy that was like a prisoner at war. And it's kind of weird, like, he turns out to be kind of like a time traveler. It took me a minute. I was like, why does he keep having these flashbacks? And then he talks about it, and I was like, that makes more sense. I thought that he was just having rapid flashbacks. But it's really good. It was one of the like top 10 novels of the 20th century, and I really recommend reading it. It's not that long either. It's like 180 pages. It took me like 2 days to read. And like I said, I'm a slow reader. And then the last book I saw Smoky Pink Leopard talk about, and it's called Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children. It's an amazing book. I had like a book hangover where forever I talked about it. I was like, so this book, blah, 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 yada, yada. And I didn't read another book for a while after I read that. I was so stuck in it. And right after I finished reading it, I was like, there has to be a part 2. So I Googled, and then there is going to be one in spring. It's about a guy, his grandpa used to tell him stories about living in a home with all these kids with like weird powers. And he starts to like stop believing them when he gets older, but then he goes to the island that his grandpa lived at, and like, it's crazy. I've never had like a plot like that I know of, and it was just amazing. And then the very last thing I have, it's kind of random, but this month my friend's been in town for like a week, and then he's been in town for like 2 more weeks, and he's my friend from high school, and he's about to deploy off to Afghanistan for 9 months, and I've been able to hang out with him, and it's been really fun. We've done a lot of things, and we actually went to Bishop's Castle. We went to Bishop's Castle yesterday, and it's really cool. I'll insert some pictures in this little time area. So, if you don't know what Bishop's Castle is, it's just like, it's this man-made this guy with his own hands, Jim Bishop. He's psycho. Since like I think it was 69, he's been building this castle by hand, and it is huge, and it's really scary. Like, he's good at like this cast iron thing, but he makes like bridges that go off that's way in the air, and it drops down to like literally nothing, and there's not really a wall protecting you. There's like the side things, but there's not a back thing. And it's really scary, but it's really awesome. That's all my favorites for September. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye!